Hey, thanks everyone for coming back to DFW Discovered. Today we are at Red Barn Barbecue in Colleyville, Texas. Alongside me is Candy, the owner of Red Barn Barbecue, and she's here to answer a few questions that we have for her, and we're excited to have her. So Candy, thank you so much for coming on to DFW Discovered today. Red Barn Barbecue has been around a long time. It's a staple in the community. How much history does this building have here?
Oh, well, it's one of the oldest commercial buildings in Colleyville. It definitely has history. It was a saddle shop before it was a restaurant.
Okay.
So we have a lot of history in the background of customers coming in that they had their saddles and brought their horses in to get repairs on horseshoes and stuff. So it's interesting. So it has a lot of history before it was actually a barbecue restaurant.
How fun. When was it a saddle shop? About what time?
So late 1978, so I would say in that area.
Right.
Became a restaurant in 2005.
So there was a little bit of history between your husband and Vaughn, your previous owner, and you explained the story about how you guys were, how you acquired the business after his passing. So why don't you share that with everyone?
We did. My husband worked for Vaughn for, well, since a little after he opened the restaurant, like we discussed, and he instilled in him, you know, the knowledge of doing the barbecue, and worked for him for years. So when he became ill, he talked to my husband and we took over. So it just, I just went blank.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. It's understandable. It's a great story, and just by you telling me what it was.
Yes.
You know, the fact that you inherited the business when he passed away, and he kind of handed over the reins about 2 months prior.
He did. It was very important for Vaughn for the restaurant to stay in the community. Red Barn Barbecue is really a staple in Colleyville. We have customers that have kept our business open with, you know, their community help, their community support of coming and buying barbecue, which is great, but truly just, you know, they love it. They love it. You can feel that they have the history in the building when they walk in, the comfort of almost being, you know, being home. Yeah.
So I know you mentioned a few stories about customers that used to come here when it was a saddle shop. I know you mentioned there was somebody who brought something here to keep it here.
Yes, we had a customer come in. Like we said, the business was a saddle shop before it became a restaurant. So we had one of our customers come in and actually donated a saddle that was made here at the restaurant, or at the saddle shop.
That's so cool.
Yes, very cool. So it's actually stamped Red Barn Barbecue. She had a few of her saddles repaired here. Yeah. So that's a neat, you know, story and history of just where the building has been.
That's so cool. You talked about the transition from when your husband was working here till when your husband inherited, or you both inherited the business. Tell us a little bit about that transition, what that was like.
Different. So we took over the reins of Red Barn Barbecue when Vaughn passed away, and it was during a pandemic. It was during, we still had road construction where Colleyville was doing all of their updates. So it was really, you know, a transition of difficult times, not only in the city and the restaurant, and trying to, you know, make the restaurant our own, which we truly have stayed true to what Vaughn started, and that's very important to us. He really instilled his recipes, his menu, his barbecue to us. And for Noelle and I, it's really important for us to carry on his legacy and just move forward. So we, you know, went through and had road construction, where our parking lot is still not great to get into. We still have customers pass by. We still have customers that truly have never, you know, lived in Colleyville, and they either pass us by because we're hard to get to, but slowly but surely we're having those faces come in, and we're, you know, we're building that business of new customers, you know, customers that know us. And we love that. We love, you know, for customers to come in and it's their first time and they come and try our from our barbecue, brisket, ribs, to our homemade banana pudding, which is Vaughn's grandmother's recipe. So it's important for us to keep those traditions that he had started and keep them.
Yeah. During that transition, I remember receiving Colleyville cards in the mail to come visit the local shops to eat and spend money, and Colleyville had paid for that. How many cards do you think you received over that time?
We probably received, give or take, they've done it, I believe, 4 times. During the pandemic, they've really helped support businesses. I would say over 5,000.
Wow, that is huge.
Yeah, it is huge. And if you know, those are residents that came in that supported us. Yeah. Those are, you know, just amongst the city officials, you know, that it came in and would just eat, or, you know, just to support the small businesses and to support us, which means so much. I mean, we would not, through all of this, we wouldn't be open with inflation, with every, you know, pandemic. With
everybody else.
Yes, with everybody else, you know, and it's not, it hasn't just been us. It's been, you know, an ongoing with all of the small businesses that it's truly helped. Yeah. Those cards have kept us afloat through rough times. Yeah. And they've truly helped our business.
That's wonderful. You know, Colleyville is known for their community. And they're really tight within their community.
Absolutely.
And I'm just so, when I lived in Colleyville for almost 8 years, I sensed that. And it's the city we moved to next is a little different. It's not the same as what I experienced in Colleyville. So would you say that the community really came out and supported you guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah, good.
It's a small town. And I always say it's a small town in a big city, because it is truly, you get that feel when you come through here. You feel that, you know, unity of a community that comes together. We've had multiple times that we've been slow. We may have, you know, had a couple of customers come in for the day, and I'll post something on our social media and our dinner is like an overflow.
That's awesome.
And it's amazing that our customers, you know, they see that and they're, you know, they see, okay, they're struggling, we're having barbecue tonight. So it is great.
That's nice. That's really good. I know you guys are a proud supporter of local. What are some things that you make here local?
Okay. All of our sides. All of our sides, our meats are all prime meats that we use, and we shop local. But all of our sides are made here in-house daily.
What kind of sides do you have?
What don't we have? From cream corn, homemade cream corn, to our, you know, broccoli salad that you can't get everywhere. Ours is special. So that's one of probably our most popular sides, but from our green beans, but our fresh corn and stuff that we get locally is really a wonderful asset. Yeah. But I think our customers really love that our sides are made here daily. A lot of times, you know, we'll run out and they love to see the guys back there that we're making it. You know, they're creating and bringing it forward. That way they get it straight out. They're like, okay, my mac and cheese just came out. So.
That's great.
So yes, the kids love it.
So what is the, you have a all-you-can-eat on one day of the week here.
We do.
Which one is it, and what is
Friday.
it for? It's Friday. Okay.
Fry, F-R-Y. So
Friday. Okay.
Yes.
All right, gotcha.
So that's our kicker. Friday is our catfish day. We only do it on Friday. Our customers would love for us to add it to the menu, but it's something that's been special. It's kind of a, you know, change it up just a little bit. You can still get full barbecue menu on Fridays, but we do add that kicker of fried catfish, and it is very popular.
I love it.
We hand bread each piece back there before they go to the fryer, and then you can pick your 2 favorite sides from our variety and our hush puppies. So it is very popular.
Sounds really good.
Yes, it is very good.
What are your, other than fried catfish, which I'm sure it's very popular, being a Friday, and people are looking forward to having some really good barbecue catfish, right? Or fried catfish in this year. What are 1 or 2 of the more popular meats or sandwiches or meals that people get on any other day of the week? Because we know Friday is Catfish Friday.
Yes, our brisket and ribs are probably really popular, and our homemade banana pudding.
Okay.
Our homemade banana pudding is a seller every day. Our customers come in And sometimes they order dessert before they order their meat because they want to make sure that we haven't sold out. But yes, absolutely. Our brisket and ribs are, you know, we do St. Louis pork ribs. And we only do USDA prime.
Why St. Louis
brisket.
pork ribs?
They're a little bit meatier than your baby back ribs. So we want you to get some meat on there. I mean,
some quantity.
Yes, absolutely. It's got that bone in there. So we want to make sure that you get meat. So
I love
that is very important to us.
That's great. So what would you tell somebody that has not been to Red Barn Barbecue? Why and when should they come?
Why and when? Anytime. Anytime you're in the mood for barbecue, which is all the time.
Yeah.
I would just say give us a try. You know, barbecue's a staple in Texas. Everyone knows that. You can go any place. Everybody has their specific on what they love, what they want to have at a barbecue, but I say ours is a little bit different. You know, we use pecan to smoke our briskets, so it gives that nice crisp ring. You know, you've got that dark smoke ring in there.
Don't give out too many secrets
I
now.
know. But we really, our customers love that they can come in and they can get it. You know, a lot of our customers want that very lean brisket. You know, we like them to have a preference of how they'd like to get it because it is everyone's choice.
Wonderful.
So yeah, I'd say that's
So do you think you can show us some dishes like your brisket, ribs, and banana pudding and some of those sides?
Absolutely, absolutely. We would love to do that.
Well, let's go do that right now. How's that?
Sounds good.
Let's go. Hey, thank you everyone for coming back to DFW Discover. My name is John Picinic. Today we were able to visit Red Barn Barbecue here in Colleyville, Texas. Hey, I'm your mortgage advisor, John Picinic, sales manager for Trinity Oaks Mortgage. My number, if you'd like to reach me, is 817-846-2800. You can also reach me on the web at www.mortgagesbyjohn.com. See you next time.